Yes, Toastmaster Darshan, the recording is now started.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mohit, for confirming the recording. The recording has started, and if any of the participants needs a recording, that can be shared to the participant only when the participants ask. And I would request nobody should share any of those screens during the speeches. The entry and exit will be taken care by the Sergeant at Arms, and I request the Sergeant at Arms to please take care of the tech master as well that the meeting is closed for any of the member and any of the guests now and may not be able to re-enter once they exit. And if any of the issue arises, you can directly ping to me or to Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sharad Jain on the personal window at the chat box or on the WhatsApp. The speeches will be for the 5 to 7 minutes. If there is any speech exceed over 7 minutes 30 seconds, the 30 seconds is for the buffer time. The speaker will be disqualified from the speech. Timer to share the cards. Green card at 5 minutes. Timer, can you share the card? Green card.
Yes.
Okay, keep sharing the green card for 5 seconds. Once the contestant is there at the 5 minute, then stop sharing it. Then share the yellow card for 5 seconds at the 6th minute. Then share the red card at the 7th minute when the contestant is at the 7 minutes. And keep sharing it if the contestants cross the limit of 7 minutes 30 seconds.
Sure.
And one more reminder, there will be no signal given for the over period.
Okay.
Timer, you can please uh, stop sharing your screen. Regarding the protests, so the originality of the content, the maximum amount is 25% your speech can be borrowed and you can have a resource, but that source has to be cited in your speech. And any protest you're lodging, that can be lodged to the chief judge or to me directly on the personal window, but that has to be considered only before the results are announced. If you lodge a protest after the result, that may not be considered. And regarding the internet connectivity, if any of the contestants drops off from the meeting, and that the provision will be given for 1 minute. If the contestants join within 1 minute, we'll consider it. Timer to please note to stop the timer when the contestants drop off or disconnects from the meeting and resume it when the contestants reconnects it. Is
Sure.
that clear, timer?
Yes.
Okay. Before I call upon the stage the contestants, there will be an audio video check. And when the speech is done, there will be 1 minute break for the judges to mark the ballots. And regarding the props, all the contestants who are using the props have already shared the props with me, and I have confirmed with the chief judge, and the props are fine with me. And I will say out whatever the props are there to all the participants and the members. All right. So, Sir Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sharad Jain, may I have your permission to start the contest?
Yes, you have.
Okay, thank you so much. So before I call upon the stage the first participant, we'll first go with the Leaders Connect Toastmasters Club, then we'll proceed with the Storytellers Toastmaster Club. So the first participant from the contest is Toastmaster Neetal Jain. Toastmaster Neetal, can you please give a audio check to us? Say out after me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Wonderful. Contestant number one, Toastmaster Neetal Jain. I haven't won yet. I haven't won yet. Toastmaster Neetal Jain.
Imagine this. The results are about to be announced. The room is silent. The papers moving. You can hear your own heartbeat. Third place is announced. Slight applause. Second place is announced. More applause. Now, only one result is left. You sit there smiling, trying to be calm, but inside, you're already standing up. You're already walking to the stage. You're already holding the trophy in your imagination. And then it's not your name. That happened to me last year. On this very stage, I thought it's my name. But when results were announced, it was not my name. But inside, I smiled, I clapped, I congratulated the winner. But inside, something broke. That night, I replied in my head, I should have taken more pauses. I should have been more slower, be more effective. But then, quit. Not the Toastmasters, but giving speeches. I attended every meeting. I took TMOD, I took R-Counter, I took Grammarian, I have been an evaluator. But whenever I have returned on as a speaker, I backed out. Gave various reasons for backing out. I have more work. I have more family function to attend. Don't even know which family function I attended, but I backed out. It was simple. I was scared. For one whole year, I stayed safe. Safe from disappointment, safe from losing. Every time I chose comfort, my fear became stronger. Every time I raised my hand, then I dropped out. I felt smaller. But let me tell you, though I did not give a speech, did not pick up the speaker role, something was changing. I could notice the changes in me. Where there is a meeting at office, I did not back out. I prepared with the content, I presented it well. I was given appreciation for the content that I presented in the way I structured my speech or in the way I structured my meetings and the presentations. After every meeting, I hear from my managers, you spoke with confidence. The sentences stayed with me because I realized something powerful. Even when I was hiding from the contest, Toastmaster was still building me. It was teaching me how to think clearly, how to organize ideas, how to listen carefully, to stand straight and speak with confidence. You must have heard this quote: success is not final, failure is not fatal. Courage to continue that counts. Yeah, I thought I had failed, but maybe I was just in the middle of my journey. The one day I asked myself a difficult question: what is worse, losing again or never trying again? I decided to quit even yesterday, but then by the encouragement with my fellow Toastmasters, I came to the meeting. I'm giving a speech today. I would have not done if there was no encouragement. So today I'm standing here again, not because I'm fearless. My heart is still beating fast. But courage is not about not having fear. Courage is not about not taking an action, but taking an action even when fear is present. Last year, I measured success by trying again by only one thing, that is winning. But today I'm just participating because I wanted to. So whether I win this contest or not, something important has already happened. I stopped running, I stopped hiding. I chose growth over comfort. That is why I say with confidence, I haven't won it. But word yet changes everything. It means I'm still learning, still evolving, still improving. So my Dear friends, if you're holding back from something, a speech, a promotion, a dream, don't say, I failed. Say, I haven't won it. Because as long as you show up, as long as you keep trying, you're still in the game. And today I'm in the game. Thank you. Back to you, Chief Guest.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Neetal. Now we'll take a 1 minute silence for judges to mark the ballot. Timer, please do let us know when the 1 minute is over from now.
One minute is over.
Thank you so much, Timer, for confirming. We'll move on to the second contestant. The second contestant is Toastmaster Charu. Toastmaster Charu, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, so please repeat after me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Great. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Charu. I am not cut out for IT. I am not cut out for IT. Toastmaster Charu.
A 15-year-old girl listens to her mom call out from the kitchen, Charu, give me a hand in here. And she says, Mom, I'm not cut out for cooking. Dear Toastmasters, contest chair, how many of us would have done that in our teenage? I didn't expect men to raise their hands. Cooking is no longer a no man's land. My point is, how many of us have said that we are not cut out for this or that? I have done that. I have said that I'm not cut out for public speaking. I dreaded facing public because I knew I was flawed. And I often thought that if I face an audience, the people would see across me and find out about my flaws. But years into Toastmasters, I have discovered that when I'm on stage, it doesn't matter what I was or what I would be. It is only this moment that counts. And this moment is perfect, devoid of any shortcoming. This moment, I am myself, my own self. Audience doesn't deter me, it empowers me. Just imagine people listening intently to you without cutting you for 7 whole minutes. Where does it happen? At home? At office? It happens only at Toastmasters. Such golden years I lost just because I told, and more importantly, believed that I was not cut out to face public. Years ago, there was a friend of mine whom I liked a lot, but he had a big family. I befriended him, but I never took the next step because I thought I was not cut out for marriage. I could barely interact properly with one person. How would I live with many? It so happened that on this friend's birthday, I told him, today, you can ask anything of me, except, of course, my hand in marriage. And the way he replied in Hindi was something. The literal translation was, without marriage, would I make a pickle out of you? Achar dalu tumhara, in Hindi. So the way he said it, I had to say yes. And that, my friends, was my biggest victory. By saying yes to him, I said yes to his beautiful family. By saying yes to him, I said yes to a deep sense of security and happiness. I said yes to a new me. I also said yes to cooking and cleaning. How many of us know that cooking is as creative an exercise as dancing, painting, and singing, and a lot more gratifying? Sometimes we think that we know ourselves, but actually, our knowledge about ourselves is limited by the experiences we have had. Now, many of you might say that you are not cut out for a 9 to 5 job, right? Many of us who think they are not cut out for a 9 to 5 job are actually in a 9 to 5 job. But how many of us who are in 9 to 5 job and think they're not cut out for the 9 to 5 job have actually tried doing their own thing? My point is, how can we make an opinion about something until we have experienced it? I have come across a lot of young couples who come and tell me that we are not cut out for parenthood. But I have rarely ever heard a parent of many years, a mother of many years, or a father of many years say that. There are mental barricades we have put ourselves in. I'm not cut out for this, I'm not cut out of that. Life, my friends, is like a paper roll, and our willpower is like the scissors. We can cut out any shape. How good a figure we cut out, or if we cut a poor figure, depends solely on us. I can cut out to be a triangle or a circle or a rectangle, but that doesn't mean that I have to be all the shapes at all the times. I can be a triangle as well as a rectangle, but I choose to be a triangle over rectangle. I choose to be happy over being fretful. I choose family over career. I may choose entrepreneurship over 9 to 5 job. I choose Toastmasters over talking nonsense with my friends. But wait, I like talking nonsense with my friends. So I choose them both. I'm cut out for both. Don't lose, but choose. A friend of mine was offered a very challenging role at her office just after she was back from her maternity leaves. What she told the management was, it is not that I cannot do it, it's just that I don't want to do it now. A year later, she accepted that offer on her own terms. Choice, my friends, is very liberating, very powerful. Negative affirmations, on the other hand, are also very powerful, but very limited. So, my friends, I implore you to explore the real you, the untapped you. Experience everything and then choose. Experience swimming, for with mystery the oceans are brimming. Try skydiving and never stop striving. Trust me, you have nothing to lose. If you tell yourself, this is what I choose. Look, I can rhyme. I'm cut out for poetry. Have you all tried to discover what all are you cut out for? Contest chair.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Charu, for sharing your thoughts. Now we'll have a silence of 1 minute for judges to mark the ballot. Timer, please let us know when the 1 minute is over from now.
1 minute is over.
Thank you so much for confirming. Our final contestant is Toastmaster Kanika, and a prop the Toastmaster Kanika will share in her speech is a sheet of paper, and a content written over it is assume. Am I right, Toastmaster Kanika?
Yeah, and I had mentioned a mic also yesterday.
Yes,
in
a
the-
mic as well. Yes,
Yeah.
a mic as well. Can you just show us the sheet of paper which you going to show? Yeah, perfect. Okay.
You want me to show the mic also?
Yeah, it will be great if you can show the mic as well. Yeah, fine. We are good to go with this.
Okay. Am I clearly visible
Yes, you are absolutely clearly visible.
and audible?
Just, yeah, please, as per the protocols, yeah, you have to repeat after me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Kanika Saxena. What will they think about me? What will they think about me, Toastmaster Kanika Saxena?
Take a moment and everyone close your eyes. Imagine a room full of white doves, and suddenly a gray pigeon swoops in. How would you feel if you were a gray pigeon in a scenario like this? Yes, you may open your eyes. Good morning, contest chair, chief judge, judges, and dear Toastmasters and guests. I was a gray pigeon in a scenario like this. This happened a couple of years back when I was invited by my friend, Mr. Vishal, to attend a Business and Networking International BNI meeting. I was told that the dress code for the meeting is formal. Up until then, I had never attended a formal meeting. So I had no clue what formal meetings and formal dressing were all about. On D-Day, I decided to wear my favorite red and white sari. No prizes for guessing. This is exactly what I wore to a formal meeting. As I stepped into the hall, what do I see? Everyone there is dressed in shades of black. And here I stood, decorated like a Christmas tree. I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? What am I wearing? I don't fit in here. I want to go home. What will they think about me? The first half hour of the meeting was for networking, and I felt I had messed it up big time. Because how could anyone take this Christmas tree seriously? We were then asked to take our seats. I promptly went and sat in the last row, hoping that I would be Miss Invisible from here. But that was not to be. I heard my friend, Mr. Vishal's voice. Hey, Kanika, come and sit in front where your name is displayed. I was like, no, 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 no. This can't be happening. How can I sit in front? Everybody will see me. What will they think about me? But I had to sit in front. All through the meeting, my focus was only on my attire. And in my mind, this soundtrack was going on in a constant loop. What will they think about me? I felt people must be thinking, she's so unprofessional that in a professional setup, she's come dressed like this. Doesn't she know how to dress for a formal meeting? Didn't you get the memo? I felt I had embarrassed Mr. Vishal too. All these imagined opinions of others bothered me a lot. Soon it was time for guest introduction, something that I had been dreading. even though it was going to be only for 15 seconds. I didn't want to face people. I didn't want to stand up in front of people. What will they think about me? I took the mic to speak and I spoke fairly confidently. 15 seconds just passed. Thank God it's over. Done and dusted. Now I can relax. But that was not to be. The vice president of BNI asked the guests some questions. And as a response to one of the questions, I raised my hand. As luck would have it, I was called up in front. And there I stood with 50 pairs of eyes focused on me and a silent prayer going on in my mind. Oh, Mother Earth, please absorb me. I can't go ahead with this. How can I stand here? What will they think about me? But when I took the mic to speak, a strange thing happened. Suddenly, at that moment, nothing mattered. What I thought, what they thought, nothing. The only thing that mattered was what I spoke about my work and the attention with which people listened to me. Sure enough, after the session, many people came up to me asking me about my work, asking me for my card. And I was wondering, don't they care about how I'm dressed? Something that had bothered me so much seemed so trivial now. This made me realize how much of our time and energy we waste in worrying about what will they think about me. Something over which we have no control. We assume things, our imaginations run wild with assumptions, and we make ourselves miserable. This reminded me of a recent video of Gaur Gopal Das ji that I had watched, where he says, when we assume, we make an ass, as in donkey, of you and me. Let me explain. As, you, me, assume. Hadn't I made a complete ass of myself by worrying about what others were thinking about me? As long as I focused on what they were thinking, I was miserable, ill at ease. But the moment I focused on myself and my art, things miraculously got better. One of the greatest impediments to our growth is worrying about what will they think about me. The only way to grow and evolve is by focusing on ourselves and developing our skills. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the only opinion that truly matters is the one you have of yourself. And maybe your dogs too. Thank you. Over to you, contest chair.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kanika, for sharing your speech with us. We'll now have a silence of 1 minute for judges to mark the ballot. Timer, please let us know when the 1 minute is over from now.
1 minute is over.
Thank you so much, Timer, for confirming that. And the international speech contest for the club Leaders Connect Toastmaster Club is over. Now we'll proceed with the Storytellers Toastmaster Club. And we have two contestants only from Storytellers Toastmasters. The first contestant is Toastmaster Deepti Sani. We have Deepti on the window. Yes, okay. So Toastmaster Deepti has shared a prompt with me. It's a transparent tea cup and a paper with a text written over it. I take things personally. Toastmaster Deepti, can you showcase us the props that you will be using in your speech?
This is
Okay.
the cup. And this is, I've just written a batch. I haven't written anything. Wait, let me bring it closer to the cup.
All right. No worries. Toastmaster Deepti, can you repeat after me? It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Deepti Sani. How Toastmasterish is that? How Toastmasterish is that, Toastmaster Deepti Sani?
Raise your hand if you've ever experienced a situation or moments when someone said something which cut through your heart and left you feeling wounded long after it was spoken. Yes, dear Toastmasters and friends, tell me, what do you do in such situations? Do you act cool as a cucumber? Or do you cringe on the inside? Or do you retort in offense? Well, congratulations, because in all such cases, you've just earned yourself a badge that says, I take things personally. Unfortunately, I do too. Just the other day at work, Rajesh, Roma, and I, we picked up our regular cups of coffee and sat down for a casual conversation. The topic of the day was paucity of time. So when Roma complained, I just don't find the time to exercise, Rajesh was quick to add, you don't find time, Romaji, you make time. And I excitedly added what I just learned recently. You know, time tops the list of non-renewable resources. To my surprise, Rajesh retorted, there she goes again, Madam Public Speaking Society. How Toastmasterish is that, Deepti? Wait, what? Toastmasterish? While they joined in a jeer, exchanging high fives, I was left shocked, frozen. My face felt warm, wondering whether they just mocked at me for being a Toastmaster? Do they think I scripted that conversation? I cringed on the inside. A seemingly harmless conversation which had just turned tables, I wanted to reverse that. I wanted to say something to get my control back. And I blurted, Mr. Rajesh, that statement I read in my son's NCERT book. It doesn't have anything to do with Toastmasters. There was pin drop silence. No apology, no redemption. except for the awkward noise that I made in shifting my chair just to walk out of that conversation feeling deeply wounded. And yes, I'd earned myself my badge. I take it personally. That day, towards bedtime, still sore and hurt from that morning conversation, I was sipping my cup of calming jasmine tea and making my notes in the diary when my husband walked into the room. He looked a little perturbed, so I asked him out of concern, "My dear, you look a little disturbed. What happened?" And lo, he started his long saga of office frustrations. So I listened and listened and listened until, Tony, please, yeah, can you summarize it? I think you've started speaking too much. At that moment, the familiar pin drop silence filled the room. His eyes darted away from mine, as if absorbing the sting of my words. He paused and then turned to me with a fragile smile and a calm demeanor. He said to me, "Oh, really? You think I started speaking too much? Well, then, that's thanks to Toastmasters." And then he pushed off to sleep calmly. But I couldn't sleep that night. His eyes, his words, and that fragile smile made me realize my mistake. I was just trying to pass him the badge. But he did not take it. Instead, he replied with utmost calm, with a pause, and with a quiet confidence in who he was. Maybe, just maybe, if I would have taken that pause in the morning, I would have saved myself from ruining my day. And worse still, I would have saved myself from passing on the hurt. So, dear Toastmasters and friends, pause when someone says something unkind to you. Pause to remember that the power of the words is not in what you hear. It is, in fact, in staying calm and choosing to be clear what you want to hold near. Now, how Toastmasterish is that, contest chair?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepti, for sharing your speech. We'll now have a 1 minute silence for judges to mark the ballot. Timer, please let us know when the 1 minute is over from now.
One minute is over.
Thank you so much. We'll now move to the contestant number 2, that is Toastmaster Mehak. Toastmaster Mehak, Please repeat after me. It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Thank you so much. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mehak, the Diwali Heist.
Sir,
The Diwali Heist.
Darshan, just a request.
Yes.
I would be using my phone as the prop.
Okay, I'll take a moment for the. Can you showcase your phone to me? All right, we're good to go with this. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Mehak, the Diwali Heist. The Diwali Heist. Toastmaster Mehak.
They say every family has one unforgettable story. Some are about love, some about travel, some about Trump. Ours, it began a year ago, and I call it the Diwali Haste. Greetings, dear contestor and my fellow contestants. It was all lightning with joy a year back. My family and I were having the best time. It was Diwali after all. Shopping, eating, partying were on our minds all the time. Until one evening, when my mother, out of the blue, thought of securing her jewelry in the locker. She went upstairs to safely stack her diamonds and gold. She placed them layer by layer, arranging everything so well in the boxes, only to find them empty in just a few days. For a while, our random thoughts were, Mother, you must have kept them somewhere and have forgotten. Because I remember you once bought a blue t shirt from Marks and Spencer's, only to buy the same t shirt again because you completely forgot about your purchase. Straight for 3 long days, the whole family went onto a mission to find the gold. We searched it everywhere: balcony, bags, refrigerator, showcase, even the stack of old newspapers. Can you imagine us finding 10 kg of gold in the bag boxes? Well, anyway, days pass with endless family meetings, discussions, and accusations. As if life was playing on a loop. Every single day, we discussed the past few days in depth. What did we eat? Where did we go? What jewelry we were wearing? And so on. After a lot of discussion, we realized that we have been robbed. Well, this realization came after a long time. But anyway, suspects? Well, that was easy. The house help. She was the only person who visited our second floor, more often than the family members themselves. No second thoughts about it. So we decided to keep a check on her. We made a plan. My sister installed the CCTV camera app on the mobile devices, placed it on the bed, and we grabbed our popcorns. All the family members sitting in the drawing room watching on television what was happening in the locker room. Day 1. The house help grabbed the bag. Our excitement grew. It's happening, it's happening. She opened the bag, checked inside, and kept it aside. What? Day 2. This time, we left the locker room open, only to realize that she banged it close. Day 3. This time we did a prank. So I called her up. Hello, हम सोनार बात कर रहे हैं. तुम्हें सोने के बारे में पूछने आई थी. Hello, it's me, the jeweler speaking. You came around asking for the gold, isn't it? Again, bad luck. Days passed and we were still clueless. Until one day, when my grandmother suspected our carpenter, who was often greeted as a family member. He was like a family to my father, the dearest of all. He can't be the one, demanded my father. Why would he? He has been working for us unsupervised every time. Definitely not possible. He has made all the Elmiras. He has even helped make the keys for them. He belongs to a nice family. Why would you give this? Now let's leave the topic. I will let you guys purchase more jewelry. You have lost them somewhere. Let's move on, said my father. We have lost jewelry whose market value would be around 20 lakhs. How come this finance director is so cold about it? One day, we realized that the carpenter who we had been calling had suddenly stopped answering. That's when we knew he was the culprit. My father didn't want us to file an FIR against him, as the man was very dear to him. But my Miss Perfect mother didn't hesitate. She and I went straight to the police station and filed a complaint against him. Soon, the police arrived at our house. For us children, it felt like a real detective scene. They asked to see the locker, and we quickly opened it for them, only to reveal the empty boxes. We were shocked, but strangely excited too. The police kept visiting our house for regular inquiries, but after nearly 20 days, we began losing hope. We assumed that he might have sold the jewelry and have escaped to his hometown. Still, we kept calling him because just in case. Meanwhile, I decided to take the matter in my hands. I started searching him on social media and quickly added him into Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. The next day, when police arrived, my mother excitedly told them, "My daughter saw his Snapchat story. It means that he is using his phone. You must do something about it." But as the days passed, we again lost hope. After all, how much can one really trust the system in India? Until one day, when my mother received a call. "I am Pawan's mother speaking." My mother, "Who is this Pawan?" "Mom, he is the carpenter." Well, yes, she is the same lady who lost all her jewelry. The next day, it was the police who came over to our house and said that we have one good news for you. The culprit is under arrest and we have recovered your jewelry. It was a shock for all of us to believe, like in a country like India, the police are working. And another shock that the thief had not sold the jewelry. It was a roller coaster ride with emotions, action, drama, thrill, and finally a happy end. In the end, we didn't just recover the jewelry, we discovered something greater: the strength of our family, the power of teamwork, because we can face any battle as long as we are together. Contestant.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mehak, for sharing your speech. Now we'll take a 1 minute silence for the judges to mark the ballot. Timer, please let us know when the 1 minute is over from now.
One minute is over.
Thank you so much, Timer, for confirming. Well, this is the unofficial conclusion of the contest. The conclusion of the contest definitely will come as the results are announced by me in some time from now. But yes, before we go towards the results, now this is a time for me to unleash my public speaking potential, and let me take the stage forward for asking few questions from the participants. Yes, definitely the speeches were over the par, and I would love to join the Leaders Connect and Storyteller Toastmaster in the coming term. I may join the club, and thank you so much for having me as a contest chair. And we'll go first with Toastmaster Kanika, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you share your favorite Toastmaster moment? You can share it for about 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
My favorite Toastmasters moment, I was a
Yes.
Toastmaster earlier in Kolkata. There's a Uniworld Toastmasters Club. So I was a part of that. And there we had the humorous speech contest. And I was very nervous because I was competing in the area level. I was competing against Toastmasters. With some of them, some were pretty young, but there were people who had 14, 15 years of Toastmasters experience, and it was just my first year. So I was quite nervous and shivering while giving my speech. It was online, fortunately, so home ground was comfortable, but yeah. So it went off quite well, and I came out the winner. So that is a moment I will never forget. That was, I think, my favorite Toastmaster moment.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your experience. And now we'll move to Neetal. Neetal, would you like to share your memory from the first meeting that you attended in Toastmasters, if you remember that?
Yes, definitely I do remember.
Yeah.
So I joined Toastmasters, Bright Beginnings Toastmasters Club in 2021 around. So one of our mentors, Ashish Agarwal, he introduced me to that club and he was pushing me to join the club as well. So I remember joining the club, was reluctant to speak. The table topic was given. I hardly could speak for a minute. And when I gave my icebreaker speech after participating, that was also like a scared moment. But then I came a long journey after that. So there were a lot of good memories of Toastmasters past 3 years now, 3 to 4 years. And that was a good memory to have in. And I do remember the people who were there in the first meeting. It was Toastmaster Mayank, Toastmaster Anshuman, Toastmaster Ashish Agarwal. So these are the three members who inspired me over the past years. And now we have Leaders Connect and Storytellers, especially Toastmaster Mohit and Dipti, who are inspiring. Journey goes on. I do remember the first day I joined this club as well. So I was pushed by again by Ashish Agarwal. He introduced me to this club and I joined as a guest. And the moment I joined, it was so warm, welcoming that I decided to just join the club as a member. Did not check twice before paying the fees. And I remember having a discussion with Mohit. So that's a good memories to share. Back. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Neetal, for sharing your thoughts. Can we have Charu on the stage? Charu, are you there? Okay, I think Charu may be busy.
Oh, she's there.
Okay,
There, right?
I'm not sure if the mic is, I think mic is off. No worries. We'll move on to Deepti. Toastmaster Dipti, am I audible?
Yes, yes, sure you are.
Okay. Toastmaster Dipti, can you share us your MC story, one of the MC story in Toastmaster that you have done? Probably you may have done 3, 4, 5 MCs. What I can remember from my memory.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. I was prepared to share a different Toastmaster story, but thank you
No
for
worries.
bringing.
You can share that as well. Whatever you have, you can share that as well.
Ah, okay. So if
Yeah.
time permits, I'll share both because I'm always excited when speaking about Toastmasters. So I've been a passive Toastmaster for a very long time, thanks to Mohit. So he's been a Toastmaster for more than 11 years, 12 years, everybody knows. And I always uh, refrained from joining. I always pushed back. He always wanted me to. The reason he wanted me to join Toastmasters was not so that I speak well, but so that I could sit and listen. So, so that's the little story I have. And finally, he gifted me a Toastmaster membership in 2020 during COVID times. So, and that's been a tradition with him. He ends up gifting it to a lot of us. Um, uh, so thank you. So that can be done too. That's the message that I want to politely share with everyone here. MC, yes, I've always loved the stage, but I realized it only after joining Toastmasters. And MC came to me by chance when some seniors in the Toastmasters fraternity observed me conducting a contest chair role. It was a fun evaluation contest that we had. It was in person YMCA, but that's where I got the opportunity from. And there's not been no looking back. I've always enjoyed being on the stage as an MC and more so in a collaborative mode. Um, so that gives a different feel, it brings a different flavor. Um, if you ever get an opportunity, never say no. Yes, there'll be butterflies in your stomach. Yes, you'll feel like backing out until the last moment, just like we had fellow contestants share in their speeches today, but don't say no. Um, once you're on the stage, once you do it once, you'll feel proud of yourself. And always remember, it was probably destined for you to be there. So the MC experiences have been amazing. Thanks for that question, Darshan. I think I'll write about it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing your experience. We can now move to Mehak.
Yes.
Yes, Mehak, can you share your midway journey of the Toastmasters? The transition from the club to the district level.
Okay. So I joined Toastmasters in 2021. And since that, I think in the first month itself, I became the VP of the club. After that, when in 2022, I took up some position at the division level. And that was the transition phase where I thought that I can take up some position at the district level as well. After becoming the PR associate for division, I moved on to become the area director for F1 area. And that was the midway kind of thing when I moved to 2022. After that, then I switched on to the position of the district level as a PR associate in the district. And this is the very first time which I have not taken any position in the district just to compete in the contest for ISC contest. And for next term also, I am planning to take up any role in the PR, district PR itself.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mehak, for sharing your experience. Yeah, once a Toastmaster is always a Toastmaster, and the this is the motivation that I also get from the people here, and the command that they have to don't never look back and always move ahead, whatever is there to experience. There are a lot many things, not just speeches, not just contest, but so many positions at district as well. The learning is impeccable, and you say out the position, you get the new learning. Then yes, the results are still in compute, but we'll move on to that. Okay, so I have got the results now. Get the butterflies on, everyone. So too much of so from me. I think the filler word is there. I need to contain this, right? All right, we got the result for storytellers as well. Okay, let's go with the storytellers first. Who do you think is up for the grab for the winner position? Any guesses? We just have two participants, but I want the adrenaline rush to go in and just have a wild guess. Toastmaster Mehak has not taken the district position just to participate in the contest. Such a big momentum that she carries with her. Okay, just a wild guess. In 10 seconds, I will reveal the winner.
We have only two, so both are winners.
Uh, it's not a tie. So Toastmaster Deepti Sani is the winner for the international speech contest from Toastmaster Club of Storytellers.
Let's unmute and hear the sound of the claps.
Thank you.
And yes, Toastmaster Mehak is the first runner-up. Congratulations to Toastmaster Mehak as well.
Yes.
Let's capture the moment.
Yeah, we can. I'm so sorry, but my window keys is not working. So somebody else can capture the screenshot.
I can take the screenshot.
Yeah, okay. Okay, done. Thank you so much.
We
Now
have
we'll
one and
move.
two, right?
Sorry.
Is that not one and two? I mean, two winners, right? No.
Yeah, we got the first as a winner as Toastmaster Dipti, then first runner-up.
Okay.
Then now we'll move to the Leaders Connect. And I want good guesses in this because we got good three great participants here. Toastmaster Neetal is there, Toastmaster Charu, the second contestant, Toastmaster Kanika, the third contestant. Who do you think have got the second runner-up position?
Toastmaster Neetar.
Toastmaster Neetal. You can't be so sure about Toastmaster Neetal.
I'll also nominate myself for second runner.
Okay.
Toastmaster Kanika.
Oh, again wrong. Let's go with the winner's announcement. The winner for the Leaders Connect Toastmaster Club for the International Speech Contest is Toastmaster Kanika. Can we have Kanika ma'am on the spotlight? Yes, good. The first runner-up for the Leaders Connect Toastmaster Club is Toastmaster Neetal. And then we have the final. The second runner-up is Toastmaster Charu Gulati. And a big thumping congratulations to all the speakers. All of you were qualified and there was no disqualification based on the timing. You were well within the timing limits. Now I hand over the stage to our Chief Judge, Toastmaster Sharad Jain, to have few words about the contest. Can we have Toastmaster Sharad on the stage?
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, contest chair. So it was a great contest, and I really enjoyed listening to all the participants. So congratulations to all the winners who have won. And in terms of my eyes, I say all are winners, those who make it to this contest and showed up. Because whenever we participate in a contest, we do lots of practice and rehearse on our speeches. So kudos to all of you, those who have participated in the contest. You really step out of your comfort zone and made it till here. So with this, I would like to hand over the stage to the presiding officer now for final remarks. Okay. So over to you, contest chair. You can now hand over to the presiding officer if available.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharad, for sharing your thoughts. Well, with that said, the International Speech Contest for the Leaders Connect Toastmaster Club and the Toastmaster Club of Storytellers is concluded. And I hand over the virtual stage to the president of Storytellers Toastmaster, Toastmaster Mehak.
Hirender.
Toastmaster Hirender. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Mistakes happens with humans. I'm sorry. Toastmaster Hirender, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Darshan. Mahak has done so well as a president in the Storytellers. Even I call her president when I talk to her. She is, and she will remain the president for our club. Thank you so much for conducting such a beautiful contest. Thank you for all the participants from Storytellers and Leaders Connect. Thank you, Mohit and Mehak behind the scene, arranging all the contestant, judges, all the arrangement. Kudos to you, Mohit, especially Mohit. I know behind the scene you were extremely active on your active mode. You made this possible. I don't know if we have time for any activity. Participants have already shared their experience. Let me ask Mohit his experience of arranging this behind the scene. Every time he does it and we don't hear from him. Mohit, would you like to share a couple of minutes
Yes,
how you do it
Hirender.
effortlessly every time?
Yeah, it's not me alone. There's a entire team that works behind the scenes, and some of you are present here as guests today. So I must tell you that besides the amazing speeches that you hear, the second learning that happens in Toastmasters is in terms of organizing an event like this. So all of us are members, all of us are learning communication as well as collaboration and leadership skills, which is how this event like this comes out in such a smooth and nice manner. So let's acknowledge that Toastmasters teaches us these skills of collaborating and making these events possible. So a huge round of applause for everyone who came forward and like Toastmaster Hirinder rightly said, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. I sometimes take the analogy of the duck, right? It looks very calm and composed when it's sort of floating or swimming in the waters, but the kind of work that the feet do, it's not visible. There's a lot of effort that goes under the water for it to keep swimming and going forward. And that's exactly what happens in a contest like this also. Just to give you a glimpse, our contest chief judge was supposed to be somebody else. He had health issues, and only yesterday, or was it a day before, that he came forward and said he won't be able to make it. That's when I reached out to Sharad, and Sharad very kindly not only accepted, but he did so many efforts in just one day to put this entire event together. So a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Sharad. It's like we are able to do the impossible in a place like this, right? An event where there are 20, 25 people present, and we end up in a situation like this. It's people would say that let's cancel it, let's postpone it. But we never, or hardly do we ever postpone events. We always say that the show must go on. And I'm so glad that this time around also, and thanks to you also, Toastmaster Darshan, for doing this entire event in such a smooth manner. Huge round of applause. And special thanks to all the behind the scenes role players, Toastmaster Rashi, the timer, Toastmaster Kanika, who was our timer as well, the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Soumya, and I think all the judges behind the scenes who will never come to know who those voting judges are. But there's the entire team of Toastmaster Sharad who was working behind the scenes to record the evaluation for each and every speaker. So there's a lot that goes on. And I also want to take this opportunity to tell you all that you've experienced a hybrid contest, right? There are people in the room, there are people from different geographies, and we are able to do it successfully. I'll probably take some feedback from the guests and the members who are present also to check how the experience was, because a hybrid arrangement like this cannot be possible without the state-of-the-art arrangement that we have. Also, special thanks to Colonel Prem, who always generously gives us this amazing, amazing in-person facility. A huge round of applause for Colonel Prem. And I do have a small token of appreciation from our club for Colonel Prem, which I would like to hand over to you, Colonel Prem.
Hardly this one. But I have something with the online people are going to place. The cake waiting for all of us.
Wow. For that moment, please, somebody click a picture.
Yes. Yeah. So all the people who are in Delhi NCR, you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. So do make it a point to attend in person, those who can. But yeah, this is please don't like So one token. Prem.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Keep writing.
We love your writing. Keep pen.
So I would like to take some feedback from the guests, and also I would like to mention that you have all the options available. You have the best of not one, not two, all the worlds here. You can attend in person, you can attend in hybrid mode, and therefore we are open to having more members join us. So you can reach out to me or anyone in the club officers team to take your membership forward. Now, I would like to request some of the guests to share their feedback. In person, we have soon to be Toastmaster Mohit Yadav here. He's attending for the second time. I'd like to hear from him. So please, Toastmaster Mohit, please share your feedback. Yeah, you could actually use the mic here.
Right.
Hi everyone, can you see me? You can hear me, right? First of all, congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to Dipti and Kanika, and congratulations to all the participants as well. I think you have given a great speeches, right? All of you guys. And my feedback is, I mentioned earlier also last time also that if it would be more good that if you could come in person, right? And apart from that, everything is fine. I mean, yeah, it was good.
You're joining us?
Yeah.
So we are from different cities.
You have noise.
Okay, so Mohit Yadav just confirmed he's joining us. He's liked us, and there will always be room for improvement. And we are working towards making the hybrid arrangement even more smooth. So, other guests, maybe I can ask Toastmaster Bob to share his feedback briefly.
Feedback on?
On what you just experienced today, the meeting.
No, it's always an experience being part of listening to the international speech contest that they come in guys. And
Toastmaster Bob, your audio isn't very great. It's very hard to understand you.
okay, can we move on? I think it's the network at my.
Yes, sure. You can maybe text it. I'll check how Amita felt about the experience she had today. Amita? We can't hear you. You might want to unmute first, Amita.
You're still on mute, Amita.
While we are waiting for Amita, we've got Neha as well. Neha, would you like to share your feedback?
Yeah, sure. Hello everyone. I am Neha. I've joined from Delhi, and first I would like to congratulations all of the contestants and winners. It was very motivating to listen all of you, and yeah, like today's meeting made my day. It's our best Sunday. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Kanika, are you a Toastmaster already, or are you planning to join? Neha?
I'm planning to join.
Okay, that's great. You can get in touch with me or anybody else in the club EC. Would love to take your membership forward. Thank you once again for joining and sharing your feedback. Do we have any other guests who are present in the room?
Satish, you are a guest. You're on mute if you're speaking.
Okay, looks like there's something with Satish's connection. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think those are all the guests who are present today. So we could possibly move on then. Anybody else? Anybody would like to share anything? Amita is trying to rejoin, but anybody else from our members also, any particular thing you liked or did not like about the meeting today, please go ahead and share.
I'm sorry. Actually, something went wrong. Hello.
No.
Yes, Amita, you're audible
Yes,
now.
yes, you're audible.
Yeah, Mohit, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you are audible, Amita. Please go on.
Yes. Yeah. First of all, good afternoon, I think. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the second time I'm joining this meeting, and I have really liked all the contestants. First of all, congratulations to all the contestants. You've really spoken so well, and the choice of your vocabularies was so nice that it really gave a good impact. So I was very impressed by your the way you were speaking, and I liked all the topics you have chosen, and they were wonderful. The way your flow was going was very nice, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amita, for sharing your comments. Are you all existing Toastmaster or are you planning to join us? We
I'm
don't have any
still a
third choice.
participant.
Okay.
Oh,
Wonderful.
she is a guest. She's a guest. She hasn't joined us yet.
Okay, okay. We would love to have you as our member, Amita. Please do consider and get in touch with
Sure,
us.
I
if
will
you
do. I
like.
will do. Yes,
Sure,
thank
sure.
you so much. Thank you.
And yeah, you had something you wanted to.
I was just passing on a message to the speakers that I'm still absorbing their content. It was so good, all of it.
Yeah, there's a comment for all the speakers that there's a lot of learning that came out from the speeches today, and we are still trying to absorb all those learnings and will be with us for a little while at least. So kudos to all the speakers. Another round of applause, I guess. Okay, with that, we come to the end of this meeting, and we can call it a day. We can do a group picture, group fee before we close. So please stay on all the online online folks also, and we will get together, do a picture, and then call it a day.
And I would just like to thank Toastmaster Mohit and Somya for not letting me back out this time.
I think we have this time.
Thanks, Lethal, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
And we can include them.
Okay.
We can get it.
Yes.
Like, could you please take us a selfie? Guard, you can take. But they have to select all the participants. You can take a selfie with them in the background, or I'll call the guard.
That you can take it afterwards. But we take a group.
Oh, okay.
Connectivity, is it? Timer लगा
We are taking, are we taking the screen also, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming? Yes.
Bharat, Mohit, Madhav, are you in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not connected, not connected. Acha. Timer. Acha, but timer. Take it from there. Oh.
You can just stand there. We can take this snap.
Should we stop the recording?
Yes.
Yes.